Hello, this is Sean from Althea Suite. Today I'm going to be taking you through a service technician setup and how to be able to schedule a service call when a customer calls in and they need to have some kind of repair done out in the field. First, I want to set up my service technician the right way. Make sure that he has right parameters so we're not overloading his schedule. And then I want to make sure I get all the right customer details so that way we can communicate the right things to go out and help that customer. First thing, I'm going to go into my employees and I'm going to make sure that my technician is set up properly. So I'm going to go to employees and I'm going to be using my technician Nate. And I'm just going to focus on this bottom area here. Again, I can see he can perform all services. That looks good. If that was not the case, I could uncheck that box and I could have different services that he can do. Um, This looks great. I set him up as a maximum of 4 services in a given day, and I've given him his own warehouse. So this is kind of like your own inventory that you have in your truck on hand. I've set up his work schedule in as a day shift, and this is nice because you can adjust the start time, end time, make sure that he's not going over hours, and making sure our technicians are happy. His hourly rate, his commission, any kind of holiday schedules, you could also set that up inside the system and have those preset. This all looks good to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave this as is. And I'm going to go into our service call. We just got a call from a customer and they're having issues with their TV. So I'm going to go ahead and click new. Very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get their name or their phone number or their email. This is a very smart search. So anything that you type in here will pull open the customer. So for this one, I'll just type in Carol. As soon as I select Carol, I'm going to see this tab that has View Customer Details, and I'm going to get all of her information that we gathered from that point of sale. And this all looks good. And so now this tab is going to give me the items that we sold Carol. So this is a drop down. If I want a better view at what I'm looking at, I could click these 3 dots, and this one's a lot easier. I can see, the SKU, the name, the warranties, the serial numbers, and everything, that happened in my invoice number. I'm just going to pick this TV and click OK, and then I get the serial number that pops up. Invoice auto populates when the invoice date was and the expiration for the warranty. And so that looks good. I could type in a problem here. So I could say TV is flickering. And I could give this a status. I'm just going to put this as new. And I have a payment type. Payment type, I could either do like a cash on delivery or in warranty. I'm going to leave this as in warranty since it is. And I have a bunch of different service types that you could set up in the system. I'm just going to keep things really simple and basic for this example and say TV repair. And I could go ahead and put in the expected duration of this. So I'll just put this as 1 hour and I can schedule this visit. And when I hit clear, I'm going to clear my calendar and I can actually see what I have going on for next week. And so for this example, I actually want to give this to Nate. It seems like Jackson's filled up quite a bit. I could always use these filters if I just want to see a technician and their availability. I'm just going to go ahead and do this one at, let's say, Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Create a service call. I can assign additional employees here too. So if I wanted to be able to have an assistant or someone else on hand, I can. I could add additional notes, make any kind of edits. This looks great to me. So I'll go ahead and I'll click save. Now this is telling me that I have one conflicting time. Do I wish to proceed? So I could choose yes if I want to. In this case, I'm going to click no. And I'm actually going to move this to a different time. So I'm going to scroll over here and I'll just do this on a Thursday at 11. And this looks good to me. Again, you can take notes, capture any kind of details that you need. I'm going to go ahead and click yes and go back to my service call. Now I have a different area here where I could have suggested parts. I could add in any kind of suggested parts for this trip. Let me click these 3 dots. And I actually have my own section for TV parts. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of these. And just like so, I can update that. I could send this out to a customer. If need be, I could always reschedule what it is that I set up. But that's your basic setup for a uh, customer service document. This will also auto create a trip for you in the system, which is what I'm going to be going over in our next video. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching.